Well, 1st of November, pinch punch, 1st of the month. Must be about 5 o'clock at night. I've been out in the van, the ambulance, working on it most of the day, trying to get the electrics to work. Fanning about, took me, hour and a half on the meter trying to find an earth, because the back of it is like isolated from the cab, and all the stainless parts of the chassis, all the construction at the back isn't earthed through to where the battery is, and I don't really want to put a battery earth to it and then I was going to put a battery earth to it, then earth it to the, like I do the seat or something, so to get a proper earth. But I don't really want to do that because I'm not sure what it might fuck up. She that must be a bae, just told me that her brother's got those aluminium bits, or some of the aluminium bits that I want, and she finishes work 10 o'clock in the morning, so she'll pick them up on the way through, so we might get a bit more done tomorrow. As you can hear, I got the heater on full blast. It doesn't sound as loud as you can hear it because I've got a battery charger charging the battery up, the domestic battery up as well. There's developed a water leak, but I've been up and had a look, and I'm pretty sure it's coming in on the, either around the piece that goes over the front on the seam where the lights would be for the, where it's an ambulance on the front, or it's coming in one of the marker lights. I think the marker light is favourite, but obviously it's been pissing down rain. But I mean, I'll say it's coming in. It's hardly fucking coming in at all, but it's just a little bit coming in. I would say maybe 2 tablespoonfuls, maybe not that much. But that rain was fucking biblical, wasn't it? Because the beauty with this is, because it's got an inside glass fibre body and an outside glass fibre body with stainless steel in between, then any rain that gets in between the two can't get in a cab anyway. It's only where they've been making holes for bits and pieces. But we know what it is, so we're not worried about it. That's usually cured. Well, that's the panel on that there fitted. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep that at all. There's a panel to go on there which has been painted, but we want to paint the door. I'm debating on whether to paint the door that grey all the way along, or to paint it that light grey. I don't know if you can see up there, but that's an old fuse board I had. It's only done, obviously you can see it's got a bus bar there for the earths, and that was just one I had that I just screwed in temporarily to make it sure everything works. I'm not too sure where the actual one we bought. There's I got the voltage thing going. That's not flickering like that. That's just the resonance, or whatever you call it. Yeah, it seems to be all 5 of them working, but that one in the corner is not working. So the wire should be pulled out the back of it. I found the spare wire, so I think what I'll do, I'll pull him down and have a look, and if he's not working, then I shall put a stainless steel cover over there and leave it not working, because there's certainly plenty of light in the kitchen. Yeah, there's the bed. That's going to be cut off, made to fit across there, cut off about there all the way along, then turned upside down. Yeah, it's good. I'm going to cover that piece at the back there. There's 2 speaker vents up there. Well, they're not their air vents, but I'm going to put speaker covers over them to cover them up. And not a lot more to say. Got the floor down, put a bit more floor down. That's actually just tucked in, that's not done. But how we're going to do it, I don't know. I got a feeling that I was going to put a toilet in there. But I think what I'm going to do is, because we're going to sell it on, is I'm going to block that off and back, maybe on magnets, like a door or some sort of cover. And then that space will be there, so the space will be for anybody else if they want to do it. So there you go, peeps. You know, as far as I've got. I'm going to take it for a run tomorrow. We need some diesel. I'm not too sure. I don't think it fucking does need diesel as it goes, but it's got a hell of a sized tank on it, and because I'm running the diesel heater off of the tank, I don't know how low it's got to get. If it's just below quarter of a tank. Well, excuse me, when I picked it up in Nantwich, Cheshire, I put 40 quid's worth in, and it got me back all right. I mean, the last 110 miles, I mean, we were doing we're trying to keep it above 70, because I want to make sure that it was running all right, and it was all right, because I didn't like the idea of spending loads of time and money, effort, me and H, doing the inside of the van, and then looking up and it wasn't very good. No, the van wasn't very good, or broken. I'm quite confident with it. It's a good one. Not much more to say, really. Go and have some tea in a minute. I used to sleep in the other van tonight because she gets up and goes off and work in the morning early. I don't fucking want none of that. Getting woke up. So I should be, because I would normally be away on a Tuesday night, but because my van doesn't go, I can't go. If there's a mattress in it, I think I took my chances gone in this. Mind you, it's got a gas bottle on that, and what do you call it? Because I don't smoke, I've got a lighter in my pocket, and I don't think what's the word? It all seems to be plumbed in right. But of course, if you went, you have to have a kettle, wouldn't you? But because there isn't a mattress in here as yet, or whether there will be one, if I come across one, or you know where there is one, I want a 4-foot mattress. Yeah. The other idea is, like I said to H today, across the back there, I was thinking about getting a piece of ply and cut a sheet of ply, cut it into 4, make it into, so I could make a foot square box with a lid on, and then place that across the back of the bed and put a 3-foot mattress on, so that anybody who was going to have it, if I get a mattress, because I got offered a couple of 3-foot mattresses, I could put a 3-foot mattress on there so it could be done. But if it's a couple, then you'd obviously have to take the box out, chuck the box away, or do something with the box, put it under the bed or across the back of the bed. I don't fucking know. Because they'll sit with a box and put their own 4-foot mattress on. But finding it difficult because of what I like and how I like to do things, I find it hard building it down to a price. I'd rather do stuff like I would do it normally for myself, but not put so much of it in. Like, I personally, if I was going to go out and use it, and only going to use it for a couple of days, I mean, I wouldn't buy a porta potty in here. I'd just shit in a bucket and pee in a bottle. But that wouldn't sort of worry me. So, and I don't think anybody that would want to buy it would want a toilet that's been used by other people. So I don't think I'm that keen on that sort of thing. But it's, I would say, 88% done. Yeah. Anyway, peeps, speak to you later. Remember, stay classy and fighting, love you all. Bye-bye. Oh, it was... Go on to Facebook and on to Heather Ann. That's H. And it's her birthday today. So, do your bit. Wish her happy birthday. Love you all. Speak soon. Stay classy, no fighting. Bye bye. And you